Hello, very crappy mic here. Very crappy mic. One sec. I literally unmuted myself, but then muted myself. What am I doing? Yeah, what's up? What's up, Huddle Gang? How we doing? Welcome back to the Lux Algo live stream. I literally muted myself on accident, and I already have myself unmuted. What am I thinking? All right, guys, man. Guys. Bitcoin did not suffer losses today. It tried, but it didn't. We're back up 66,700. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Now, later today, a little bit later stream today because we were on a call about merch. Everybody's been asking for merch. We're trying to get our samples in so we can look at them and then go ahead and make that order as well. Sadly, it probably won't be for another month before we have the merch, but we're on the process, okay? I promise you we're going to get merch set up for you guys very soon, especially our loyal Huddle Gang members. So bear with me. We have to check HBAR today. Crazy, very good pump. Yo. Anybody else having crazy allergy issues, man? I'm freaking dying over here. My eyes are itching all morning. It's driving me nuts. Guys, man, very exciting. Solana. I mean, look at this thing. Look at Solana. Solana green today as well, up another 2%, man. Beautiful freaking moves that I'm just beyond excited right now. The high so far, 160. Man, if you took a trade off that low, off that weekly level we talked about, man, can't get better than that. Beautiful move. Bot is being a little turd today. I think it's in the other chat for some reason, not showing up. Everything pumped to 6 XRP. Well, of course, man, because XRP is garbanzo. You know the drill. XRP straight up garbanzo. Speaking of, I'll look at that later. Man, getting very excited for the bull run coming. The title today, as you know, we discussed it yesterday as well, says 100K by October. Guys, October is literally 6 months from now. We saw the overall what happens within 6 months after a halving. Usually starts to get that, nice repetition. People are like, wait a minute, the supply on Bitcoin is low. I gotta buy this, or it's gonna get bought up. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what's gonna happen. So 100K by October. Let's pray that ends up happening. Nice, that worked. Okay, I figured out how to loop the music, which is lit. Besides that exciting 100K by October, and obviously we'll be here in October as well. Earnings, right? Yet again, earnings this afternoon. Very important. Tesla. Everybody, all eyes on Tesla. If you guys want to be actually updated with the Tesla earnings, y'all know the drill. All you have to do is type one little letter. All right, you do X and then you do .com. X.com/now LuxAlgo. Make sure you go check it out. We will keep you updated with charts on Ethereum, on Microsoft, whatever you would ever want in a chart or a TA is on our Twitter. Make sure you follow that Twitter at LuxAlgo. We also keep you updated with everything going on in the market. Today, obviously, major report with Tesla and talking about the Model 3, that new Model 3. And I'm pretty sure, comes in at 52,000, my friends. That's pretty lit. 52,000 for this Model 3, and this thing absolutely rips off the line. That'd be a fun one to see some reviews on once it comes out. But Tesla, yet again, after hours, very important. Let's watch it going into it. New logo inbound on the emotes. I got to update some of the other logos, but new logo is in. Let's go. If you're a Huddle Gang member, you get those new logos. But overall, I was going to see. Gold, second bearish day. Remember, we closed it last night on that candle close. We talked about it yesterday. Closed that final position on gold. Now we're watching to see if we can get any other setups across the board. But right now, we are setup free, my friends. No, we're not in any trades at the moment. And we'll discuss that as we continuously look for setups. But overall, nothing at the moment. The setup list, I was going to see. I don't think there was really anything. BNB, man, back over 600. Massive mover. Setup list here. BNB was a potential setup, didn't end up playing out. Solana also was. But again, Solana is one of those where we're just playing regardless if we get that, you know, day trading setup or not. JTO never gave us that setup. So I'm going to take JTO off the list. Guys. Okay, remember, no stream tomorrow. We come back Thursday with a stream. And remember, Friday, we have that $300 giveaway. So long as today and Thursday, we can get 120 likes. It's not that complicated. Just smash the like button, and we'll get it, okay? It's pretty much all you got to do. When you join the stream every day, just smash the like button. That's all you got to do, my friends. I appreciate you. Man, oh man, I wish this bot would figure out what it wants to do. Okay, so the bot, obviously, like we said, not functioning properly. Gotta love it. So we just do the normal. Let me make sure it's in the other chat, though. I'm gonna be pissed if just it's not alive. Actually, if it's not alive, then nah, it's in the other chat. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna say if it's not alive, then maybe we did figure something out. But let me go ahead and unlist the other stream, get the bot over here, and then we'll do our Bitcoin predictions and go from there. And yeah, lots of fun charts to go over. Again, somebody said, what'd you say in the chat? You said HBAR had a move today. Let's look at it. Let's look at... Yo, what? Yo, that's crazy. Okay, that's pretty nuts. All right, HBAR with a mega push. Daily move, insane. But yeah, wow. Okay, go HBAR. Anybody know what drove that? Anybody know what drove HBAR? That's pretty sick. Probably even says it on the news here. Oh, maybe? No, I don't think it's an upgrade type thing. Is that why? Would it be upgrade? I don't know if it'd be upgrade. That would be interesting if it was just because of an upgrade. Guys spamming Bitcoin in the other chat. Okay. We're going to go over Bitcoin, my friend. Don't worry. That's the first thing we always go over. Oh, wait. I will say, though, if HBAR does make that full push, which it will, we actually might get a long setup on HBAR. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the setup list, my friends. HBAR setup list coming in hot. Put it on the setups. HBAR. All right. Bot is in the mainstream now. So let's go. Bitcoin predictions. Guys, if you want to be a part of the Bitcoin predictions, you want to add 100 points to your profile, make sure you jump over to the mainstream. And we will get to it. Really quickly, though, let me get to the bot, where the bot setting's at. There it is. Now, for those of you that don't know what the heck I was just talking about, well, again, each stream, you have a chance to add 100 points to your profile. So long as you're chatting, hanging out, you also get points, but you get most of your points by doing the Bitcoin predictions. So if you're a top 10 viewer, or AKA a top 10 point getter by the end of the week, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100. That being said, our $100 winners, our Lux Bucks winners, is what we've been calling them recently as a joke. With my payment team, we're calling it Lux Bucks. We sent those out today, so hopefully you got your Lux Bucks. And you're good to go. That being said, let me go ahead and get the Bitcoin predictions running, and then we can fill the Pepe wheel. All right. Pepe wheel. All right, what price are we going with today? Let's jump back over to Bitcoin, see where we're at. Where we at, Bitcoin? Where we at? Let's see here. All right. Bitcoin price that we're going with for the Bitcoin predictions today is... Boom. Do you guys think it's going to be more or less than 66,775? Type in exclamation BTC more or less in the chat to lock in your Bitcoin predictions. If you're in the vertical stream and you don't see that your prediction registers, well, that's because you're in the wrong stream. Make sure you go over to the right stream and you get that locked in. You have a limited amount of time. One more time. Bitcoin predictions are live right now in the mainstream, okay? They're live in the mainstream. You have to type in exclamation BTC more or less to get it registered. If you don't see the chat moving with a bunch of predictions, well, you're in the wrong stream. Make sure you jump to the other stream that is on the main YouTube channel. All right, while you guys are putting those predictions in, y'all know the drill. What we do here is we pop up the old Pepe cam that broke the matrix yet again. And this is good old Pepe. Pepe is here to give you guys and pick our suggested symbols. If you want anything analyzed today, throw it in the chat. I throw it on the wheel. That's how the Pepe wheel works. And I was going to see, can I adjust this really quickly? Later, please. Initializing video engine. Here we go. Yo, somehow that's popping on it either end. That's lit. Okay, I'm gonna kind of darken it. No, I don't want to go that dark. I do want to bring it down a bit. Let me get that contrast up. Get that contrast up. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Get it nice and rich. Okay, cool. Pepe Cam's locked in. All right, anything specific, throw in the chat. I'll throw it on the board. Yo, what's up, Phobia? How you doing? Welcome back. Jupe. Dennis in the house. Dennis, the short seller on a Solana bull run. Goodness gracious. All right, we got AVAX up. We got Jupe. Let me look at Jupe. Jupiter. Maybe. All right, I will say, yeah. We'll do Jupiter, but I don't want to do a lot of these new coins. Okay, I like Jupiter though, so I will put it up there. Not a big fan of all the new ones. I do like some new ones, but AVAX at 47, he said. We went over Avalanche yesterday. Yeah, it's coming back up a bit. Let's see. Let me see here. FET. Yeah, FET's a good one. Do FET. FET on the board. Yo, Frank with the test. I don't know if he's just trying to test his keyboard's working or he's just saying test for some reason. HBAR definitely. Sorry. HBAR we're definitely going over. Should put that on first. HBAR with the mega move, I guess, because of their update. I don't really know. I don't know why this brand new pen's just not working. Let me go back. What'd you guys say? TNSR. What is that? OP, Wardo. I like that, buddy. I like that. OP. Haven't done optimism in a while. Dot. Ooh, haven't done Polkadot either. I like that one. Here running as well. All right, we can do here. We'll do dot. Yeah, this pen sucks. BMX Uni. Ooh. Unibuy. I haven't. Man, I don't think we've looked at that since the mega dump. Uni could be good. Ooh, that's a maybe. Yeah. That's a maybe. I'll think about it. We mix. Let's see. Other chat. HBAR. HBAR is on the board. Come on. Come on. Ton. There you go. That's a good one. TON. If y'all are new here, welcome. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that sub button. On Fridays, we do giveaways. Do Friday giveaways, $300 every Friday, as long as we hit 120 likes on each stream. Now, guys, I know some of you are new here. Know that we always go over the majors. The Pepe wheel here is just for alternates. We always go over Ethereum. We always go over Bitcoin. We always go over Solana. We always go over the NASDAQ, everything. Okay, Basecamp, don't be glitching on me now. USDT. Goodness gracious. Come on. Matic. We went over Matic yesterday. Need vet, bruh, he said. Why does that thing glitch when the... I wonder if I need to pull up that thing again. Hold on. Let me pull up the cam again. Camera hub. Maybe that'll help it. Quit glitching. All right. Bloom. GRT. We got a ton on the board. Come on. Get your ish together, Mike. ARB. We haven't done ARB in a bit. ARB is a newer one as well. Yeah, ARB's just still bearish, man. Give me some good moves, some good movers. What's up, Shane? How you doing? Shane with the Solana freaking logo, dude, on his profile. Doge, we haven't talked about Doge in a hot minute. Doge might be a move. Doge is the only meme coin I will analyze, by the way. Tesla, we can't talk about Tesla until freaking tomorrow, after we get the movement, after we get the earnings tonight. Not much to talk about on Tesla. Near's on the board. Come on, Hunter. There's a chat for Hunter. Bitcoin next movement. Shay, we always go over Solana. We love Solana. It's one of our favorite. We don't have, this is more of an altcoin based board here. You want to look at Comcast stock? Goodness gracious. Fluky. Okay. Microsoft. Yo, is this like a, you guys want stocks today? I'm just kidding. We can do, let me see Microsoft. How is Microsoft looking? Look at me typing Microsoft Tether. Goodness gracious. Microsoft Tether. Atom. There we go. Land crypto with the Atom. Dude, this pen is garbanzo. Just render. Okay, there you go. Pop, pop. Render. If you want to look at crappy ADA, then you freaking go to yesterday's stream. Rune. All right, y'all know the drill for the last one. The next two people to say the exact same symbol, it gets added to the board. Okay. Yeah, Cardano's bad. Next, two people to say the exact same symbol besides balls and bonk from Dame. Goodness gracious, with the bonk already. Y'all know me and my pith bonk. Okay, multiple people saying bonk. Is bonk doing anything? Obviously, wait a second. The only thing today on the meme coin side that I will take is Pepe. Why? Does anybody know why I would take Pepe today? This is the only one I would take today. If you want to look at Pepe, we'll look at Pepe. Pepe with the perpetual futures launching on Coinbase today. Pep futures, you can short it now. You can short it on Coinbase. Y'all want Pepe? We can do Pepe. We can do Coinbase too. We haven't done coin in a while. Pepe getting some good volume though. Coin's not bad. Dude, remember what we said at 230? 230 money in the bank. I see two people saying coin. We're gonna do coin. No edging to that, please. I'm just trying to shake my pen up. All right, we're here. We're ready. Let's see. All right, so y'all know the drill. That ends the Bitcoin predictions. Shake off that pen. L, I'm sad. Hey, Punk Chainer. I know, you always want BCH, buddy. I get it. I'm closing Bitcoin predictions. Sorry if you didn't get them. You didn't listen or look at the pinned message. I'm sorry. Hopefully Dennis got his in. All right. That being said, let's go ahead and get the bot back. I don't know. He might jump. He might not. Maybe he'll stay. We'll see. Going public again on the other stream. Got coin on the board, and we got Bitcoin up 66,775. Let's go. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Freaking Green Day. Almost. Hopefully we close green today. That'd be real nice. If we can close green today going in from yesterday, that'd be really good. Let's jump over to charting, my friends. Go live on Instagram. Y'all know that drill. Back to the charting portion. Hadn't really changed for mobile, except for the bottom banner. All right. Let me go live on it. Insty. Let me get the other music going up too. I personally have liked that other music, so I'm gonna probably stick with it. It's about 2 hours long too, which is nice. It's a little, kind of bumps a little bit. It is copyright, so today, no ads. I mean, if you're a YouTube premium member, it doesn't really matter, but no ads. Dude, I always flip that up. Okay. Hopefully the bot stays. Guys, keep pinging the bot. Maybe we'll stay. All right, let me go live on Insta, because they don't like to wait for nothing. Oh, Danatonic. Yo, what's up, Instagram? Welcome back to the Luxaga live stream, where we're live here every single day. Let's go over some Bitcoin. Starting us off real nice with the day, not getting completely demolished from yesterday's gains. Dude, props to that. Auto gangs in the chat, W's in the chat, bullish signals in the chat. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Gotta love it when Bitcoin cooperates with us. All right. Alrighty. Holding up in our range here. Holding up in our range. All right. 60K was that key mark that we fully discussed. 60K was the key mark that we fully discussed. We really wanted to see this thing hold up above it. And it does. And it did. It said, yes, sir. I know you. I want you to stay up here with me. All right, 60K bounce coming from that weekly level that we've discussed a billion trillion times. Boom, right there. Weekly. Boom. 2 weekly levels. 65,500 trading above it. Gotta love it. Can't get better than that. Now, seeing that hold up, right? Seeing that hold up above this level into today's good sign. We've had Monday pump days over and over and over. We've just had a lot of Monday pump days, and a lot of them have been destroyed. We had a Monday pump day when it almost made a new all-time high. Guess what? Got absolutely demolished and came off of it. You don't like that. Don't like when that happens and it gets deleted. So today, the fact that it's almost green or it's been green today is a good sign. Maybe we could close nicely into the next day. Now, today's high, yesterday's high was 67,272. We would want to close over that today. That'd be very, very nice. Hopefully we can get that closure today. We got about 5 hours left. Roughly 6 hours left, actually, until that candle closes. Now, with that candle close happening like that, what do we say? This consolidation in the 60s is pretty key. So we're still targeting, probably up there around 70, 71. 71 is a lot of resistance been happening. We did have a bearish change character that did not get respected, which is a really great sign when it comes to ranges. When you see those chotches don't get respected, that means that the value does want to hold and potentially wants to continue to range. So looking really nice on the Bitcoin daily. I wanted to pull up the signals and overlays as well, drop in that optimal sensitivity of 19 as it's told in the dashboard. And as you can see, we still have purple candles. We got purple candle close yesterday. That's a great sign for consolidation. Right, because we did flip into red. We almost respected that previous structure. Didn't happen. Yesterday had a very nice bullish breakout day. Very thin bearish neocloud trying to flip back bullish. Good sign. So let's get some more consolidation. Give me more purple candles. Let's get that halving delay in play, right? If we can get the halving delay, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of you probably don't understand why I said that, but a halving delay technically is most halvings. It takes a while. It takes a little bit to get going, right? It takes a little bit for people to understand that the overall supply is diminishing, right? Because that's what the halving is all about, is, dropping the supply of Bitcoin to increase the price. Now, that's the general basics. But again, up to 6 months is what we've talked about. That's the title of the stream. 100K within 6 months, very possible, especially get that breakout move, aka previous halvings seen the similar thing. Within 6 months, usually tries to make that next move. Hopefully we can get it sooner than later. It would be really nice. But as long as it trades above 60K, we are very, very happy. Hopefully we can get a nice continuation from there, because overall this trend has been solid, but it's always good to have consolidation on Bitcoin. That usually tells you that a next move is coming, so long as price can hold up. And that 60K level is that price we were talking about. Let's jump into the 4 hour and discuss for my people that are impatient and want to see some day trades. Y'all know the drill. If you're going to be day trading this, well, you're getting close. You're getting close to an opportunity to the upside. Structure is coming into play. I do want to see this break over 68K if I were to consider any type of trading, to be honest. But it is getting above that bearish neocloud, which is the first good sign to show that this does want to reverse. Coming up over that, if we go on the price action as well, it's also breaking out of this breaker block, or breaking out of this block here, and it may make a breaker, which would be nice. We have that imbalance here followed by another imbalance, but notice when this imbalance printed here off of this first 2 4-hour candles, we actually got an immediate retracement filling a lot of those sell orders. So more than likely this imbalance is just completely negated. So long as, same with this one now, we've traded through it pretty much all the way. So price is holding through both of these imbalances, which is very good. Looks like it could easily continue to fade upwards. This overall, very steady. It's okay. I like steadiness. I think overall, all of these markets, especially these smaller slopes, are pretty much waiting out what's happening in the Middle East. I think that's a big thing that's going on, besides obviously the halving that happened. Today, the NASDAQ is up 1.6%. The ES is also up 1.2%. So massive bounce backs today on the NASDAQ and the ES, and we're going to be discussing that here in just a second. But overall, again, all eyes on the Middle East. You got to be very careful with war, because that's going to drive markets in crazy directions very easily, very quickly. You can't really do technical analysis around a war, other than praying that maybe it just kind of, doesn't create more conflict than what we've already seen. So that's the biggest thing. Keeping, keep a close eye on it. That's all I can say. Now, if we were to not be affected by the war in any way, 70K is in sight. Like we said, we kind of pretty much mitigated already both those imbalances. But 70K would be that overall easy psychological target to go for. It's inside a very lovely range. Let's go back to that daily. Let's pull up the actual range profile here and discuss it. Fixed range profile. I'm just going to grab the recent range we've been in. And as you can see here, pretty much took out the downside of this range. What's interesting is that it did have a full-on closure below that daily, or before that, yeah, honestly, the daily fixed range here, but didn't hold underneath it. Good sign. So it's right back at that point of control. So let's flip on top of that. Be nice above 67, 68K, and then we'll head for 70 top of the value range. If we can get out of that, though, I'm thinking this next time we'd actually probably go make a new high at this point. So we'll really focus on this and see where it heads if we can get up over that 68K, but for now, 68K is the move. We can get over that. Probably we'll see that 70 pretty easily. But that is pretty much Bitcoin here. We just kind of be patient. Keep a close eye on it day after day, week after week. Gotta love the structure on the 4-hour. Can't get better than that. This thing overall respecting previous high zones, right? So now we need to see a continued breakout. So honestly, the odds right now of this thing breaking to the upside is a lot greater than the downside in its current state. Not a huge fan that it did go up and try to wick that high, and then like it's slowly creeping back up, because it has had a problem off its order block before. But again, it's still within that slope. So like we have discussed on stream 8 trillion times, there's no reason to look to the downside until structure has full on shifted, right? If there's higher lows being played off beautifully above previous highs and also in the exact same slope and structure, absolutely no reason to be looking short on Bitcoin until it actually shows you a nice reversal. Screeners for Bitcoin right now as well. Let's take a quick look. Screeners right now bullish, strong bearish, neutral, and strong bullish. Very back and forth on the signals and overlays. All strong bullish on the price action side, or all bullish, honestly. Strong bullish on the weekly, but all bullish on the price action side. That's a good sign. Oscillator is leaning more bullish, and yet again, like we said with the oscillator is usually a little bit early to everything else. So that's a good thing to see here with on the screener front. And then obviously the signals and overlays breaking back through the upside of that Neo Cloud. So everything so far looking pretty healthy. Oh, where Bitcoin could head. I'm going to go ahead and move this over, actually. All right. So Bitcoin, not too bad. Let's hop over to Ethereum here and go over that. Singing The Only Way Is Up. Full moon today. Goodness gracious, I haven't even looked at the chat here. What are we saying today? What nonsense are we talking about today? It looks like the bot jumped. Yep, it did. Sold all my cocky new. Nice. Okay, pretty much caught up over there. But yeah, that's Bitcoin for you guys. If you want to see that Bitcoin analysis again, make sure you go to the main stream. If you're seeing a vertical format of the stream, like if I'm on the bottom middle of the screen right now and you see half of my chart, well, you are in the wrong stream, my friend. Make sure you jump over to the Lux Algo YouTube channel. You click the other stream, or if you haven't even hit the YouTube channel yet, make sure you just search Lux Algo on YouTube, click the stream with the main thumbnail, okay? So right now, Ethereum, yet again, respecting its slope as well. Not as much as Bitcoin was. We start here on the 4-hour. I do like that we just had a bullish turning point happen above the 50% or above that 50 level on the oscillator. That's a good sign right now. Seeing that, it's an interesting retracement that I had there. So it was a little bit longer of a retracement we had here on that 4 hour versus the Bitcoin only have, I think, like 2 or 3 red candles versus this little bit of consolidation here. But Ethereum right now is testing a very nice level, right? We have this 4 hour open close high up there that just deleted that, pretty much that whole imbalance. We do have an imbalance that has not been touched. So that'd be the next thing to really focus on between 3,300 and 3,400, probably a little bit higher than that, but big imbalance sitting there could be an area that we might see some sell orders come through, but we'll see, you know. It's very possible. Ethereum obviously been a huge lagger, not much of something I would be consider, you know, like full on investing in. You need to kind of disperse kind of what you're going for. I would be strongly invested in Bitcoin, and then my secondary right now would be Solana. I'm a big Solana fan. And then Ethereum would be my third in the current state that we're in. But Ethereum is always going to be one of those top dogs I think is worth actually buying a little bit, because you know, it's been a top dog for a long time and it still will be for a while. So that being said, right now, great bullish slope in this current spot is trading above the last break of structure, which is really good. It also had a little bit of divergence too on the oscillator. So when the oscillator is kind of pulling back like this, but then you did have a very nice breakout to the upside here on the oscillator, that's usually indicating that you could see in that this is a bull flag type formation on an oscillator, which usually slingshots it into that next level. So we'll see. 3,300 would be a pretty easy target to go for, previous kind of lower high there. But it needs to get over this open close 4 hour there, would be the ideal spot. Now, besides that, though, we do have another open close spot here on the daily that's probably a little bit more important, which is that 32.79. If we can get through that 32.79, which, as you can tell, this one day literally wicked it there, even wicked it there, but this time, this try to bounce back didn't fully happen. Wicked it to almost to the exact point, 3281. We have it at 3279, so pretty much that exact dollar. All that's coming from, again, and why I always recommend marking off your open close levels, not the highs, not the lows. Open close levels are always way better levels to consider over the highs and lows. Now, from there, though, watch to see if we can get that breakout here on the daily. Obviously, we still have an imbalance as well. We're still in a bearish structure, so I'm not going to be fully bullish until we actually get up over 3,500. I need to see 3,500 break on Ethereum to actually be bullish on it. This is a lot different. Now, we did discuss that this is a very elongated daily bull flag that, you know, we talked about, but in order for that to actually come out of this, right, we need to go up and retest this order block, right? We need to retest 3,700, give me a higher low, then we make that bull flag breakout. So there's a lot that needs to happen first. It has to get over 3,500 to even consider bullish upside, but that's just part of it, right? So again, big imbalance there on the daily. We are, what's nice, trading above this daily change of character. So I do really like that. If we pull up the signals and overlays, I don't like the fact, though, on the signals and overlays that we're trading below the Neo cloud. I need to see it trade back through this. I don't like that it stepped down. It has a bigger Neo now. But again, overall, we're still looking to see if it wants to follow what we're seeing on, you know, Bitcoin and some of these other coins as well. So Ethereum, not too bad, still in bearish structure. We're still going to look bearish on the downside until we get over 3,300. And then after that, we can kind of start considering that 3,500 level. But for now, got to get through 3,300 first to consider any type of recovery, okay? So stay bearish until we get that 3,300 breakout. That's what I would want to watch first on Ethereum. Overall looks okay. Weekly looks a lot better than everything else. Again, that 3,500 pretty key there. But, you know, if we somehow had some crazy downside, we've talked about 2,500 over and over again. But I think at this rate, we probably wouldn't hit that unless Ethereum has some serious problems. So we'll keep a close eye on that. And that's why you tune in to every stream, guys. We're streaming every day between 1 and 2 Eastern. Today was a little bit later because we're working on merch for you. We're working on merch for you guys. So it was a little bit later stream today, but we do stream every day regardless. So come on, give me a break. But seriously, tune in every day if you want daily analysis. We're going over pretty much every major chart that you've seen. Let's hop over to Solana, my baby. I love you, Solana. Okay. Solana. Bullish change character came in play here. I can tell it's the streaming's heating this room up. Hopefully my camera didn't time out. I have to go. Yeah, it already is showing that's heating up. Hold on. My camera might. Guys, I'll be right back. Actually, I'll be right back. 1 second.
You're listening to Dynatonic in the mix.
Pepe Clan glitched out. All right. We're back. I had to turn my AC on. I had it off for some reason. It's just been really nice here. All right. I closed Bitcoin predictions, Brad, and you're in the wrong chat. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Solana, my mama, I love you, Solana. Okay, so Solana is going back to retest. This NeoCloud is still bearish candles. Let me actually optimize sensitivity really quickly. So even with this happening here, you know, it's nice. It's nice to see that we're seeing a little bit of downside in Solana. Get a nice reset. We picked up some decent positioning around the 30s for long term now. The difference between long term and trading, guys, understand what you're doing when you go about our analysis, but a lot of times we talk about both the trading side and the long term side. Again, when you get major dips, guys, opportunity for investing. When you get major dips, always opportunity for investing. That's why you always hear people talk about having 10% or even more allocated just for capital, right? You want to leave some out so you can buy when you do have better opportunity. And Solana hitting 130 there, great opportunity. But if we're talking trading wise, we're still bearish. We're still in a bearish structure right now. We have a bearish chotch sitting right here. We also have a bearish imbalance that we haven't fully filled. We also have a bearish NeoCloud that we still haven't filled, that we haven't. We're retesting it right now. But even all of that, Solana continues to want to stay bullish day over day. So right now, out of 6 days, only 1 day has been bearish. Really good sign for recovery. Solana, crazy popular network right now. As so many things are being launched on this network besides the meme coins. So there's a lot of good potential right now for Solana. Obviously, we've heard more about memes than we've heard about other things, but there are a lot of really nice technology actually being launched on Solana. So it's really cool to see. People were freaking out about the congestion. All I can say is, to me, a congested network is a good thing, meaning a lot of people are using it. So I'm not really worried if a lot of people are going to use something. It's like one of those things when you see earnings, you're like, oh, let's say, somebody's website, or like Netflix, or I wouldn't say Netflix. I would say, somebody's, let's say, new product websites crash. I mean, that's, sadly you can't get orders in, but it kind of creates that tension and why people want it so much, right? So everybody wants to know what's going on with Solana due to that congestion. So it drives a lot of people wanting to buy it, which is a very good sign. So those 130s were money. Now we are inside this imbalance now. I'm first off going to be targeting, if we go to that daily, first I'm going to be targeting the bottom of this change character, right? 162. If you're in a trade on this, let's say from the craziness level down here, which I didn't tell you to trade it from there, I was saying invest it from there. Clay said, imagine not being able to make your swaps as price dips, or you can't get a transaction to go through due to outages and congestion / failed transactions. Hard to disagree with you there. Yeah, but we're talking about the overall Solana network there, Clay. We're not talking about one meme coin that you're trying to get out of because you didn't understand the risk in the first place. It's not, it has to do with the use cases of how many people are using Solana. That's what we're talking about here. I mean, it's like, honestly, too. Yeah, it's just, it comes down, if you understand what you're trading, then you got to understand the overall use cases of Solana. If you're trading meme coins, well, there's going to be a lot of people in that same boat trading with that same amount of risk. So it's just a lot of who are going to be trying to swap this one meme coin out of billions. I mean, there's probably billions of meme coins now. I mean, it's just people. I can make one in 2 seconds. We could go on here right now. I could make, you know, a meme coin called 1:33 p.m. and we could all be trading it within probably in less than an hour, if not more. It's just it comes down to the Solana network, Solana itself. It doesn't come down to the meme coins you can't swap. But overall, congestion at the end of the day is not a terrible thing when people are using it for the overall price of Solana. Now, if you can't use the network, then what's the point? You can use the network. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's continue. There's no reason to go into it. No, the overall congestion thing. Okay, you guys understand what I'm saying. So I'll have to hard disk. I run like 1K transactions a week in Solana. They get them, Dennis. All I was trying to say is that the more something's used, regardless if it's, you know, having congestion issues, it is still functioning. If it for some reason it just didn't work when it came to actual important things aside from meme coins, then okay, I could agree with you there. But the overall network is functioning fine. There's nothing, just because there's some congestion, that is a good thing, is all I'm trying to say. Okay. Now, let's keep going. Okay, 162.42. That was that low we had bounced off of and fully flushed through when we created that higher low and that breakdown, right? So that's the first target I'm gonna be keeping an eye on, that 162. I would just keep 162 in mind. For some crazy person right now is trading this with leverage, 162 is what would be targeting as like a first initial TP. Now we go into that weekly time frame. All we want this week is to close over last week's high. Last week's high, 156.27. And we're already at 159. Looking good so far. We got 5 days left, 6 hours. A lot can happen in that amount of time. But again, what do we discuss here before these keep missing my... these keep, for some reason, deleting my levels. But this level here and then this level right here. Because look, go back. Where's Solana go? This one right here. So because these two levels come in line with each other as well on the weekly level is very important here. This is that overall area we discussed would be very good buys on Solana if you were to take a investment yet again. So ended up bouncing beautifully off those two levels just because we were marking off our weekly price, right? So weekly price there coming in, I mean, literally the order block as well sitting there. So right now though, upside, if it gets through 162 just fine. That 173.65 was the overall level that we were very, very prominent on. That first run we had was 173.65 from that weekly level as well. That would be that upside move then going into the 200. So that right now would be the target so long as we can get through 162. I would first target 162, see if we can get up through that. Oscillator fully extended, gotta love it on the daily. And then let's go to that 4-hour time frame. 4-hour with the breakout into that imbalance, good sign. Not much selling happening just yet in that imbalance as well, so it could mean that those orders don't really exist anymore if this thing continues to trend like it is. Great little trend slope, respecting the highs. It's going to continue like it is until we potentially go retest 173. So really, really nice, even with the oscillator coming back down. Nice money flow as well. Very bullish right now on Solana. Hopefully we can get that continuation. But 162, watch it first, and then we'll go from there. What's going on? Hi, I'm newish. Can I ask a question, or is it more of a monologue stream? I can when I'll answer questions if I see them. That's pretty much how it goes. So just throw in your question and I'll let you know. You have 163 as your Solana target. Nice, Crypto Kid. As long as it's okay. Really quickly, if you look on you're in the main chat there, guys. If you look at the Pepe wheel there, you got Jupe, Fet, HBAR, OP here, Dot, Ton, Atom, Render, and Coin. Those are all of the ones we're going to go over today after we touch on the majors. We just went over Bitcoin. We just went over Ethereum. Lazy winner, go check out our Smart Money Concepts indicator if you want a free indicator of ours. That right now, is it? We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, we're 6. We're creeping up on Super Trend. All right, we're 6 from the all-time high. We're trying to get guys. Go like the Smart Money Concepts indicator as well. We're trying to rank up there. We just jumped to 6. Let's go. Oh jeez. Okay. Well, BK, if you're here, you know what to do. All right, let's keep going. No Solana on Sol. Nice. All right, let's keep going. Let's jump over to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ with the bounce back. Let's get it. Gotta love it. All right, NASDAQ bouncing back on the daily. Guys. Look at this. What do we say? What do we say right here? This previous daily high. Pop. This BOS as well sitting there. Pop. Let's just creepy crawly our way back over. Wham. I mean,
Who's your daddy?
So, you know, we talked about 70K being a psychological level. If it goes down there, it'll probably bounce back. But overall, guys, you gotta go for those high respect, right? That high respect, brother. Can't get better than that. Hodl Gang meme coin. Yeah, right there. Beautiful, beautiful high. Clearly the last time we had a small correction. Retracement, honestly, I wouldn't even say correction. Even from this high as well, 8%. A typical correction is around 10%. In this day and age, probably 5 to 10%. So this is a good start with the bounce back here on the NASDAQ to give us a nice play. The last pivotal point we've ever had on the NASDAQ was off of that high after we had that breakout run to all-time highs. We broke out the last time, right? The last time we had roughly 4 consecutive bearish days was this level right here. So that is a very significant level. As you can see, when price dove right into that, it pretty much bounced exactly off of that level. So that's what I'm saying here. With that bounce, you couldn't get better than that, especially with yesterday closing bullish. Great sign with it extended as well. Could have probably played that pretty nicely into today. But let's dive into the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame breaking on the upside here. Nice structure break from this lower high. Got very aggressive there, kind of to the downside. But if we pull up the signals and overlays, I do want to see here with 11 optimal sensitivity where we're at. Okay, got that 2 signal. 1, 2 exits, which is good. Sometimes if you see 2 exits and then an opposing signal, it's usually a good sign that that could be the start as well to a reversal. But coming back outside that Neo Cloud, we're going to see if it can actually break to the upside. If it can, the oscillator could give us a move here as well. I'm actually going to add the NASDAQ futures to our setup list. Go to setup list here. NQ. I'm going to add the NASDAQ futures to our setup list because the oscillator here, if it makes that move and it fully extends to the upside from this downside extension, usually that's an indication that it's all bouncing off a very aggressive level. So seeing that come up here, making a retrace, we need to see it bounce above the 50 on the oscillator, and then we could consider a nice trade. But has to extend again on this 4 hour. We got 2 hours left. Hopefully this continues to extend on the NASDAQ, breaking the top of that Neo Cloud. Overall, finally retesting the Neo. We always talk about how when we're trading below the Neo or above the Neo, it's in a strong trend. When we go back to retest the Neo Cloud, it's starting to consider that area as support or resistance from previous levels, and also just overall the trend having a nice break. So that's a good way to see where we're at here on the NASDAQ. Now let's hop into the price action as well. Price action, not a full change character coming off of that one, which is interesting. So it's probably trying to pull from up here if it gets a full reversal based on this volatility. But overall, not too bad here on the NASDAQ 4 hour. Let's go to the weekly, with this week coming back into play with the bounce back, which is good coming off of that previous high. Yet again, like we've always discussed here, we love to pull open close level, right, up to wick high there and then drag over. Wick highs roughly here. All right, boom. There's your wick. There's your open close level. As you can see there, beautiful bounce right off of that zone. You can always play off the top or the bottom. Now, again, these are all retracement periods. I'm not going to say you should always just trade that level. But again, weekly levels are always extremely, extremely key to what we're seeing when we get that potential retracement or continuation. We want to see it respect those levels. Now, on the NASDAQ here, right, we're still in the overall idea of what's happening in the Middle East. We got to make sure we're keeping a close eye on it. For now, though, everything, so far hasn't been anything different than what we've already heard. So watch to see if we can get potentially a turning point coming into play above the 50 level to continue this bullish trend on the NASDAQ. That's going to be pretty key. So holding up above where we just bounced off 17K, honestly, is what what we've already discussed a million times. If I go to that daily, 17 right is roughly right here. So we didn't fully touch 17, which is interesting. We thought maybe it could touch 17, but even then, that 10% correction would be lining us up for a 17K bounce. Decided to bounce right above it, which is a good sign. So the correction is definitely making its play as of now. Now, this could drive into a lower high. That's very possible. It could drive into a lower high, but in order to get a lower high set, we have to make a move off a low and then make that lower high. So you do have to have a little bit of upside to get a lower high set into place. But I love that it bounced above 17K and off a previous significant level, as you saw there on the weekly. Let's go over to the ES, because the ES beautifully bouncing off of a lovely order block as well as the 5K level. What do we say on stream? We talked about how, and this is what we talk about every day, but we talked about how the correction move that we could have would line us up beautifully to bounce above 5K. And yet again, we bounced beautifully off 5K. 100 points from that 5K level, now 112 points from that 5K level. Honestly, incredible. Now, again, these could be driving into lower highs. The price I would watch for now for potential lower high would be somewhere within this zone right here. Be somewhere in here. So you're looking at the low as 5160 all the way up to 5184. If we were to form a lower high, that would be ideal, right below 5200. So let's keep an eye on that. Maybe we get the lower high, maybe we go retest that 5K level again. Overall, though, we have to come back up before we go back down. So that's just the way the market moves. We've had multiple bearish days in a row. Time to get those shorts to cover a little bit. And yet again, you can see what pretty much today, this is probably the biggest day we've seen shorts cover. So that's a very aggressive move based on people just closing out. So very nice upside so far, while we all anticipate what might be happening here in the Middle East in the next few months. So keep a close eye on that. You'll be good, but overall great levels right now. Targeting on ES would be that 5150 is what I would say. Let's go over to gold. Gold. We finally closed out today our final position on gold. We had a lovely long here off of the 2100. We had 10 off 2100. We closed along the way. Sorry, on the future side. We closed along the way. We closed majority of them at 2300. Closed a little bit more up here, and then we just closed our last one last night at 2326. So great job if you're a part of that. Let's go. But on gold right now, we finally had a bearish, almost 2 bearish days, right? The last time we had 2 bearish days was back here, and then a very minor 2 bearish day right here, which I wouldn't even consider as 2 bearish days. We need to see full on breakdown. So after yesterday's massive sell-off candle, do we get that? Do we get a lower close today? Right now, it's not really showing like it wants to. So we'll see if it closes back up or not. If it doesn't, or if it does, then you probably might get a full recovery back to 2400. So that's going to be an interesting one to watch, right? Gold always a good hedge against war, and oil as well. I would highly suggest gold over oil, though, if you're going to hedge against potential all-out war, right? So good hedge against all of that. But again, breaking back down after this massive run. And yet again, every time I look at the gold chart, it's one of those things where it just cracks me up, because it took everything it had to make a lovely little 15, was the high, 16, 17% move. when we have good old happy Bitcoin that likes to range at an 18%. So it's like, guys, come on. Like gold is like, it's just living in the past. Just let's get on over to the new gold, my friends. Again, though, I do like gold. I think it's a fun thing to trade, good volatility, but come on, you want the real stuff? Jump over to Bitcoin, have a good time. All right, now, so gold, yeah, I would want to see. Let's go to that 4 hour now. I want to see that. Pretty much right now. I mean, this is proper structure, right? We had a very lovely breakdown. Good movement to the downside. Good movement to the downside. Now, seeing this movement here, this makes me want to watch this area right here for being that potential rejection. If we were to have it, we also have plenty of lows to consider as well over here as rejections. But, you know, if we were to even pull a fib from this pivotal high to this pivotal low here, this is why we pretty much like that rejection. The 50% would actually line up. I mean, look at that. I mean, it can't get better than that. Lines up beautifully with that change of character as well. So that 50% retracement, all you have to do is be patient. If we got that rejection off of that and we did get a bearish turning point here on the oscillator, I mean, everything would line up for this thing to probably go lower. So I'd want to see that full recovery, then a proper rejection off 50% retracement as well. And then play it there too. So I can't believe that lined up beautifully. I mean, that just, that gets me going. All right. Come on, man. Errors in the chat for Jacob. Now, let me go ahead and actually add an alert there. We might as well, because if price does hit that, it might go crazy. Price hits that, we'll look for rejection, play off a lovely 4 hour trend, go from there. Now, where are we going? I'm looking at the chat, sorry. We look at a lot of things, my friends. We're about to go over Jupiter, FET, HBAR, OP, here, DOT, ton, atom, render, and then the coin stock, Coinbase. Have to go over that. All right, so that's gold for you guys. Still considering short on gold if it beautifully sets up for us, and we'll wait to see if we get that alert. Okay, let me think. We're at the 1 hour mark. Crude oil really quickly, and then we're going to jump over to those the ones you guys picked today. Crude oil did break its slope, as easy as that, guys. When you see they break the slope here, you don't even need to draw that trend, right? You can see here on the oscillator broke well before this. So I'm going to tell you right now, crude oil has a setup. Crude oil has an ideal setup. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in on our setup list. This is I will say it is a lower risk setup. I wouldn't enter fully unless it fully respects this high, this 50% retracement. Now, yet again, Middle East could change this in a day, right? On crude oil, but 50% retracement on this would almost line up beautifully with these lows that came into play here, trying to be respected. But the biggest thing I'm seeing here is we got higher lows forming, we got higher highs forming, right? Higher high. This extended enough. It cleared through that 50 level. We have bearish money flow. We got a bullish turning point today if it prints. We got 2 hours left here on the daily. If it prints, if this thing comes up here, creates a bearish turning point below the 50 level, right? Below this 50 level right here, or at it, or right on top of it, anywhere around the 50s. In the 50s, if that creates a bearish turning point, it just so happened would be somewhere right here near these lows. We will be taking a short on crude oil and targeting probably 80 again. But again, obviously, if things pick up again in the Middle East, you'll probably see a pump on crude oil. That's the only major risk. That's why we'd probably take a more minor risk on this. But if that plays out, and again, we're here streaming every day to talk about it, I will be taking a short off of that spot, okay? So we're going to keep a close eye on it and go from there. But overall, it does look very nice. Guys, I think on these plays overall, I think we're like 15. I think we have like 15 winners to like 1 loss. Honestly, it's been absolutely insane. So again, it all comes with patience though. So watching, waiting, let's see if it sets up. We'll keep a close eye on crude oil. Pray that we do get a setup. All right. That being said, let's hop over to y'all's suggestions. For those of you that are new here, this is the Pepe cam. Everybody say, hey, what's up, Pepe? I think it's glitched out right now because I have it up on... let me do this. Is it working on the other thing? Let me see. Is it working on here? Configure camera. It is not, so it is glitched. All right, one sec. Let me fix it. Let me fix all Pepe. Pepe. Where you at, brother? All good, brother. Okay, here we go. Pepe's back. He's ready. He's glitching. That's okay, though. He's going to pick our first symbol. This is all from y'all suggestions. If you want to get on the board, well, you need to tune in earlier on the stream. We're live between 1 and 2 Eastern every day. First up, ton, my friends. First up, ton. Let's go. Guy in other chat said, bad chart, bad graph, bad data feed, bad analysis based only on price factor and not volume. Everything you see online or people say is a lie. I wonder how many YouTube channels he's put that in today. All right, let's go for ton. Ton. I love when people come through and just copy paste things. All right, guys, again, if you want to have a $300 giveaway on Friday, we got to get those likes up, okay? Right now, we're getting close. We have officially... maybe we have broken 100. Let me check. Let me add up these two. We're very close. We're getting close, actually. We're going quickly there. So make sure you smash the like button and tune in on Fridays to be a part of that $300 giveaway every single Friday, my friends. All you have to do is tune in, guys. Smash that like button. Hopefully, we see you here again. Make sure you're subbed as well if you want to be a part of that giveaway on Friday. But let's continue, my friends, with Ton. Mr. Ton here. Mr. Ton at 551. Okay, so Ton, obviously, we wanted to see it continuously respect that previous structure. Now, on Ton, I will say, we do have a little bit of a respect, okay? So it still is respecting this so far. It has to fully, in my opinion, break down before we consider any type of downside. Anyway, thank you for bringing all that liquidity in the market. Dude, it's so funny when people jump in, they're like, dude, thanks for the liquidity, bro. Like, I have a huge effect on that liquidity. Thanks for bringing the liquidity. When there's, like, literally millions of people providing liquidity. It's not just, like, us degens with, like, you know, like, freaking 50K accounts or whatever. So funny. Half the liquidity in the market is, like, demo accounts, and it's not even liquidity because it's a demo account. It's like half the people are trading demos anyways. That's what's funny. All right, which has no liquidity whatsoever. Okay, weekly on Ton here. What do we got?
In the mix.
Tonic on the mix. All right, weekly with the pullback so far on Ton. The nice part about Ton is it has this mega push, right? And didn't get completely demolished when all that crap started going down in the Middle East. So it's cool to see even after that high it's set. I mean, this is a pretty aggressive retracement, right? 25%, but it was so major compared to the overall run of 65, or more than that. Sorry, I should have flopped it. Let's flop it back. Boom. 187%. I don't think 25% is really going to affect it. So right now we need to see if it wants to respect the overall structure that it's in. So I will say it's kind of a bummer that this thing did respect its structure here and didn't continue from there. But again, it might be this is unknown territory for Ton. So it might be trying to consolidate before its next move. Still early on, obviously, for something like Ton Coin. So again, so long as it's holding above this structural point, there's no way to even consider this thing is going to break down just yet. I need to see it actually break down. Give me 50. Let me see it break through 530. I would just say 530 straight up. Break through 530. Retest these lows. Give me a full break below those lows, and then we can consider it. It did break that 50% or that 50 level here on the on the, what's it called? Sorry, the money flow and the oscillator matrix here. So it did break down, did break structure on there, which is usually an early indication, but it is getting bought back up today. So if this makes a full reset and we get consolidation, we could potentially see a nice move back to the upside. So we'll keep a close eye on it. But again, if this thing's trading above 530, guys, I mean, honestly, even if it goes and retests these lows down here at 585, I think it's still fine. A full breakdown would have to be under 470. If it breaks down but below 470, then I would consider bearish structure, right? Or it would start to form bearish structure. Now, obviously, you could be like, this BOS in here too. I mean, that was already respected. So it's like, since there's already a BOS, it's like, you want it to hold that. Otherwise, it will be bearish structure. But it's cool to see Ton actually cooperate here and bounce continuously so far, even from the past, off of these fives here. So we'll see where it's at in the next day or so. Let's look at the 4 hour. Bitcoin go to 55K. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It's funny. That's actually a legitimate price. You're not somebody coming in here saying Bitcoin's going to 20K. So good job. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But halving happened. We didn't dip that much from the halving. We just came off the highs a little bit, and it's just holding 60, which is really nice. That's what we want to see. Yeah, I mean, you can see here. This is actually finally fully respected that with real candle closes, which is good. Seeing full candle closes actually off of this level, great sign. Great sign this price might want to hold. But if I were to actually look long on Ton, let's say to the upside, I need to get this thing breaking through 630 or even 620 at least. I mean, step one, $6, of course. That's where you got that chotch right at $6. Also have very key pivotal points here on the 4 hour, roughly around that $6 level. Get through that first. And then if it can break these highs here, that's what I would want to see. I'd take a trade off 620 if it get that breaking move. Yet again, though, if we have that really, really nice aggressive push to that oversold, giving that higher low, that's a setup for us that we would 100% take. So they do keep things interesting, Dennis. I love it, dude. It's so fun. That was a funny one, though. Keep providing. I love when people say keep providing liquidity, bro. I'm not gonna stop you from providing liquidity. When literally half of the people that are traders today don't actually trade live accounts. It's just not even a thing anymore. Not with all these funded companies. All right, that's Ton for you. Bearish structure still in play. Watch see if it bounces. Ton off the board. Ton off the board. Okay. Pepe came back up. Let's get it. What you got for us? Pepe's in the chat. Come on, Pepe. Give me something. Don't do this to me. Today is not the day, brother. Today is not the day. Today is not the day. We're not doing this today. I'll tell you that. Not now. Not now. Okay. Good thing it glitched there. It glitched out, hit Adam. Pepe being spicy. Pepe always mixes things up, makes it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Adam. No, I just have this feeling Solana might rip here while we're on stream. Okay. I'm going to set an alert for when this thing breaks through 60. And then when it breaks through 61. Maybe we'll get a really nice move. All right. Liquidity on balls. Here popping off, yeah. Here and HBAR. We're going to go over those. They are on the board, so stay tuned for that. All right. Okay. Let's get it. What are we doing? Sorry, Adam. All right, so Adam, yikes, man. This thing broke out. This, yet again, guys, why these levels are so important. Here you go. So you need a full candle close over these pivotal points, especially on high time frames like a daily. Even if I go to a weekly, you probably see one there too. Yep, look, boom. So there you go. It's like that's a weekly open close low there. Very high volume, very large pivotal point. Exactly why I think I don't know if we went over Adam yesterday, but if we did, was something that we full on discussed that you still remain short. You watch those weekly levels because yet again,
who's your daddy?
This is where our weekly levels always trump everything else, right? So weekly level there, clearly a pivotal low. clearly flushed through that level. When you get that full retracement back to that weekly level and it doesn't, you don't even get a daily close over it, there's absolutely no reason to even consider a long. I mean, you're in bearish structure regardless, but there's absolutely no reason to consider a long. Look at even the signals and overlays here. That's optimized. Okay. This thing is trading with a massive gap below that Neo clap. When you get those gaps, man, they are very, very prominent to sticking to that bearish or bullish trend. When you get those massive gaps, insane gap comes up, rejects beautifully off of that previous weekly low there. Oscillator still strong bearish money flow down here, as you can see. Did not break structure either. Right here on the bearish money flow, it would had to have broken this level there, even get up above that 50, still trading below the 50. This just, yet again, there's absolutely no reason. This could have been, and I mean, obviously, in my opinion, I'm going to wait for a turning point to actually short something like this, but if you were to actually take a short off of that level, dude, props to you. That would have been awesome. But again, that weekly, man, the weekly's so dialed. It's such a good way to plot levels on those open close prices. But again, daily rejection there. I honestly want to see this extend to the downside yet again. If it closes like this, you're probably going to see $8 again on Atom. So that's what I would watch for right now. If not, yeah, $8 makes sense. It pretty much wanted to find support on that. It tried, and it did for a minute. But we'll see if it, when it retests, if it actually wants to be support. It's funny, this didn't even hit an imbalance and it started selling. Pretty much because of that weekly level. So really watch, see if you can get up over 9 or retest 8, and then we'll look for the upside setup. But yep. Where I buy Bitcoin currently 66,700. What pair is this? This is Atom. I keep forgetting to do that. Hold on, bear with me, guys. I can duplicate this, right? I need to do like a no, I need to do that after stream. I'm gonna write that down. That's something I have to write down. It's such a minor thing. On our halving sheet we have here, add symbol to vert stream. If you don't know what you're looking at here, well, you're probably on the wrong live stream. Make sure you go to the main YouTube channel, Lux Algo on YouTube. You click the other stream, and man, you will get your full view rather than just a tiny little screen. All right. Sorry, I'm looking. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm looking at all the chats from earlier. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, HBAR, Atom, $8 seems like it tag it pretty easily, but honestly, if we're targeting like a real downside move on a weekly, $7 seems solid. Top of that order block. Also, I mean, you could probably say 682. Very clear pivotal weekly level. 680. Let's be bearish and say 680. Breakdown on the weekly as well. Atom, not a big fan if it's going to be under $9. Got to break back over 9 to start to show. It's got to show something bullish to be considering any type of upside. All right, next one. Come on, Pepe, what you got for us today? Quit glitching, Cam. What you doing, Cam? Quit glitching. All right, coin, nice. Coin early. Let's go. You use TradingView? Yes. I use TradingView. TradingView, best charting platform on the planet. Ever. Probably of all time, to be honest. All right, let's go. Now, coin. Start with a weekly chart. All right, so coin, yet again, if you know. You know. Well, we had a very high volume level, roughly right here, 220s. I mean, you can bring it down, whatever. I'm going to just mark this off. I'll mark this low here, too, because it jots all the way over. Low to open close there on that weekly bounces, right? This little zone here, even with the chotch there, clearly rejected. Sorry. A little bit of stutter in there. But yeah, respecting, that structure. Gotta love that. A weekly time frame, when you see it on a weekly, why in the piss would you short on any other time frame? So going to that daily chart, you did have the change character breakdown. It is retesting an imbalance right now, but yet again, I would not ever look short on this on a daily time frame until those weekly levels are broken. Now you got the bearish structure here or whatever on the daily, but if it's still above those weekly levels, again, it's not really worth it. So right now, you are though in that bearish structure. So I wouldn't consider upside either, right? We talk about there's times where, depending on what type of trader you are, you either want to, if you're going to invest, when you get these dips, those are good opportunities to invest. And that's why you always hold 10% cash roughly, or more, honestly. I'd recommend holding a little bit more if you can. And then that way you have capital to invest when you do get good dips. Like, this was not even that good of a dip, but it still was good down to that 200 mark. But again, if I were to trade this, though, this is kind of a no man's land type trade. I need to see like a confirmed break of that weekly level, because overall, if the weekly trend is as strong as it is and has been, it's not really worth shorting at all. I mean, you can maybe get lucky on like one or two trades, but this recovered pretty quickly. But it is retesting 240, or trying to retest 240. So if it doesn't break out of 240, then, we could consider a retest of that 200 or whatever these lows are here, right at 205. I'd just say 200, because that's going to be psychological. You do have a previous high sitting right here at 186. We could get that downside move, but for now, full on respecting that weekly zone there that we plotted just a second ago. So I would really just watch it above this area. Now, oscillator here, I would want it to fully, if we were to take a trade to either side, it's either going to have to print a bearish turning point below the 50 like it did here, or break out of this and then create a bullish turning point above the 50, right? Really good structure on the oscillator. When you see good structure on the oscillator, that's a good sign that this thing is obeying a proper trend. So we'll see kind of how it plays out here, but it's retesting that chart right now. So really watch it here at 240. I would want it to break through it, but again, above 200, man, that weekly is just wow. This is, you could even consider this a bull flag on a weekly chart. So it's still in the slope here on the weekly, especially if we get a turning point here in the next week. We might get where, I honestly think it's very possible this year we go retest IPO price on Coinbase, especially with the bull cycle. It's very possible we go retest IPO price on coin. So we'll 100% see it. This is a fake breakout, will go down. The pattern shows it will go down. What pattern? I don't even know which one he's talking about. What pattern? I mean, where are we talking here, buddy? Because coin currently is in bullish structure on a weekly time frame. So again, if we're talking weekly time frame, I would not say it's going down at the moment. So it's still in bullish structure. Gotta wait for bearish structure before you can make any obligations to it going down. All right. Coin off the board. Let's keep going. Pepe can get it up, get it up. Jupiter for our boy Dennis. Jupe. All right, what did he say? He said HBAR is on the board. Let me pull up that Pepe cam for you guys that are on the other chat. HBAR is on the board. We will be going over it, so don't worry. How much do you take into account Bitcoin price when looking at coin? It's, very much correlated. But I wouldn't say like if Bitcoin's bullish today, coin's bullish today. I'm just saying like long. If you're looking at long term, I wouldn't use it as like a. If you're gonna be trading alongside it, don't use it for that. But yeah, it's gonna somewhat be correlated. What do you think about
what swing points? Just swing points in general?
The swing points in general? What do you mean by that? All right, Jupiter. Jupe. All right, first good check sign, like one that's like, yeah, got my eye, is the fact that we're currently trading above that chart. We're trading above the change character, which is a good sign. Guys, right now we're at 103 likes, okay? We are at 103 likes. We have to hit 120 likes. You can do a $300 giveaway on Friday, so make sure you go into the stream and you smash that like button. If you want to be a part of that $300 giveaway, you do have to be subbed to the channel as well, so make sure you hit that sub button. We really appreciate it. We're live every day between 1 and 2 Eastern. Make sure you tune in if you want constant market updates and analysis. Every day, my friends, every day that we can. Sorry, I say every day, and then we're not going to be streaming tomorrow, but we're mostly every day, pretty much. Most weeks we're live every day, but tomorrow we will not be live, but we will be back on Thursday, okay? All right. Good part right here. Boom. Chotch. Give it to me. There you go. Right above that chotch. Gotta love that. Broke the structure there. We're inside an imbalance, though. Don't like that. Don't like that. We're inside an imbalance, but we're above the chotch. So one good thing, one bad thing kind of offset each other right now. So either way, still in play. But I will lean a little bit more bullish on the daily in this current state. I do need it to get up over 126, 127 first if I want to consider this a nice, significant upside move on the daily. So fill that entire imbalance. Please, Jupiter, fill the whole imbalance for me. Now, this will move closely to Solana. So as you can see here, if I turn on this chart, right, and I click the Solana chart, looks very similar, right? It broke that previous low, and go back to Jupe. Looks very similar. Why? Because a lot of people make their swaps on Jupiter. A lot of the orders are sent through Jupiter and Radium. So watch Jupiter and Radium, obviously very, very highly used. I don't even know what you call them. You call them swap protocols or something? I don't even know. But using to swap for pretty much meme coins has been the biggest thing. All right, so 125, yeah, fill that whole imbalance. Honestly, break out of that daily high that had that huge dump candle of 130 on the dot. Wow. Get through 130. 4 hour, though. Let's keep a close on it. 4 hour structure is being respected. Man, this thing moved up. I don't like that this happened, though. Oscillator broke. Oscillator broke here, but if, bullish trend continues, it's going to have to hold up right now. It'll have to hold up above this 50 level. So long as turning points keep happening on the 4 hour on Jupiter above 50, I would still consider this in a bullish state, right? As long as the turning points keep happening, it just flipped as well, as you can see here, bearish money flow into bullish money flow. So if these turning points keep happening above 50, I still like it bullish. You can see it is holding its current structure. If we were to pull from open close high to open to the wick high there, boom, there's your little zone that you could be trading it off of, and yet again bouncing over and over off of that price. But again, I do need this thing to get over that 125, 126 level. We're saying safe at 130. Honestly, 130 would be the safest. But again, if this thing's going to actually create more turning points above the 50, that's, it is going to consider a bullish trend in this current spot that it's in. So obviously if that doesn't happen, then we'll watch to see if it breaks down. But that low I would watch for a breakdown would be right here, this previous high there, 111. So if it breaks through 111, has a candle close on the 4 hour below 111, I'd consider bearish. Maybe get a retest of $1. But Jupiter right now looks good. Like I said, it's going to trade similar to Solana. Solana has a way better trend, but should trade, somewhat close to what Solana's doing. But right now, 130 would need that full break. If I was trading like the 4 hour, then, we need to watch here. So like here, I know a lot of you guys day trade, but this is why you got to go 4 hours and above if you want to like actually be a successful day trader. You got to plot, right now direction is, pretty decent. A little bit of an upside direction. So I could consider on a 15-minute or 5-minute that the upside direction is a little bit better. This is in a range though. So seeing a 15-minute range like this, more than likely I would want to be trading when it breaks out to either side. So if it breaks that 114, 111 low like we discussed, then I'm probably going to take shorts. If it breaks out of 122, it's probably taking longs. Not really going to be day trading this range unless you like day trading ranges. Because then you can mark off those 15-minute ranges, right? From here to here, roughly. And then you dive into that 1 minute. When this thing goes, retest, find support off that 1 minute bottom of that range, you see it tag, comes back down, tags it again. I'd probably buy the first high or low, then drive through that breakout price. So, I mean, there's a lot that goes into the day trading side, but always start on high time frames. I promise you, every successful trader is looking at high time frame analysis before they consider any day trades. All right. Let's continue. Jupiter, though, like we said, on that 4 hour looks good as long as those turning points happen above 50, and it wants to respect 111. So keep it close eye. Close eye on that. Let's jump back to the next one. What we got, Pepe? What we got, Pepe? Optimism. OP. Got my ops. Got my optimisms. All right. Op here. One of those that kind of just like playing with us, right? It's like, man, this thing's ripping, yeah, and then just gets deleted on the first bad news. So first off, we got a weekly level here. We have to get back over $3 if I want to see an upside. Okay, that's first thing I have to happen. I'm not going to be bullish unless I'm up over $3 on a weekly time frame. Now, daily here, you can see here, makes sense, right? I mean, it just makes logical sense why it has to get $3. Breaks that $3, even me, I want to see this thing break $3.50, then come back, touch $3, right? So, yeah, let's see if we can get that breakout price. I will say, though, this thing right now, you know, it could give us, if it does get some volume, and it gets some volume, go through those $3, could give us a setup, but I don't think it will, just because the volume's not really there. So we'll see. But weekly here, structure, I would watch for a $3 reject, honestly, at this point. Go that daily here. You can see it's in that imbalance now. I would watch this low now. Boom. If it rejects within this zone, honestly, I'm shorts galore. I would probably take this thing lower, back down to 2. But it's got to get through this. If we can get through that, looks good. Overall, would still be short regardless. 4 hour here is trying very hard, but it's not doing great. So we'll keep a close eye on it, but that daily is very important. Watch daily time frame. Has to get over $3, and then I'll consider upside, but otherwise, downside for now. Downside for now. All right. Guys, oh guys, we are sitting at 109 likes right now. If you guys want to have a $300 giveaway on Friday, make sure you smash that like button. We got to get to 120 likes today, and we'll do a $300 giveaway on Friday. Smash it. It's that easy. It's literally free. It's literally free, guys. I will also suggest that if you want 5 entries and not just one, join the Hodl Gang, man. Go on the YouTube channel, click the join button under the member list. Join the Hodl Gang. And you will get 5 entries, and everybody else will get 1 entry. You'll be sitting like a king. I know last Friday we literally had, I think we had 3 Hodl Gang members. We definitely had 3 Hodl Gang members win last week, which is awesome. HBAR, the one y'all have been waiting for. HBAR up on the list. Wow, what a pump. Okay, so remember, we added this to these setups, right? We added this to our setup watch list. We're watching HBAR. Why are we watching HBAR on the setup? Well, this is literally could be one of the best setups we've had since Bitcoin Cash. Since Bitcoin Cash absolutely could have a mega move since then. We had a massive $200 move on Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash. So could get not a $200 move, but could get a nice move here on HBAR as well. So essentially today, I'm assuming this upgrade news is why it's pumping. Maybe they didn't know that there's going to be an upgrade. I don't fully just sit there and always watch HBAR. I'm going to be honest. But that's what I'm assuming is pumping this. Now, what we want to see here for our setup is this thing, honestly needs one more green day, I think is what it'll happen. One more green day up here. And then you need to have, after it extends to that upside, you got to give us a bearish turning point. So it's going to take a few days, but another bullish day, then give us a bearish day, and then do that, right? So it's going to have to give us a bearish turning point up there at some point, turn back over, and then give us a higher low here on the offside. So this has to happen. Again, this isn't going to happen overnight. This will probably take 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say 5, 6 days. It probably takes 6 days because day 2, tomorrow, it would have to have another bullish day to extend us into overbought. it would have to have 2 days to create the turning point. That's 3 days. And then once it comes back down, it's going to have 1 more day bearish. So that's 4 days. Then it has to have 2 more days to confirm a bullish turning point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's kind of how it's going to be a week from now, honestly, to get that daily setup. So that's what we'll be watching. Again, guys, if that right there, okay, if 6 days to you is like, dude, that's ridiculous, I'm not waiting 6 days. Well, you're looking at trading all wrong. I mean, sure, you can do similar things on lower time frames for the most part, but if you want more success in trading, you're going to be looking and waiting for setups on like maybe 1 hour at the very least, 1 hour and above, to give you those ideal setups. You can jump on the lower time frames to make your entries, but being patient is the overall key to being successful in trading in general. It just is. So again, if 6 days is too long for you, then you're in the wrong industry. Okay, so we're waiting for it. Man, what a move. All right, let's dive into the weekly now. I do want to see a weekly chart on this. So quite interesting because this weekly here, I mean, let's do what we did before. I can mark that off, but open close low there to open to wick high. Somewhere right there. Yeah. A little bit. Boom. That's not it. I had it the first time. There you go. So there's your wick high. So you had a very nice zone here that clearly rejected before. Clearly weekly levels are important. Exactly. I've said that a billion times. Did break down, but look, it didn't break structure, which is good. Didn't break structure. It did have a problem to the downside a little bit there, but got pumped right back up with that news. So it's a very good sign if on that daily. If that... Okay, hold on, sorry. I was reading one of your messages. If that, daily plays out, it'd be really nice. But, yeah, the weekly bouncing nicely. We're back up. Still bullish structure on the weekly. That's a great sign. That makes us lean more bullish on the daily. We'll see if we can get that set up on that daily time frame. But right now, upside target, if this thing breaks out, guys, and continues its breakout, it's going to be right here. Open, close, weekly low there. It's the closest one. Clear pivotal level. 17.19, okay? That's your target of the upside. I'm going to mark that. I'm going to click save on this like 3 times. Pray it saves. HBAR right there. Boom. 17.19 would be that upside move. I would say 17. Just put 17 in your brain. Don't even worry about 17.19, but put 17 in your brain. It's always good to just round down. 17 is what I would go for there. Beautiful breakout price could happen on that weekly. But yeah, I mean, there's not much I can talk about 4 hour here. Mega pumps. I mean, I can't really. What am I supposed to do there? I can't really do much there. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful move. Daily is the overall chart to watch. We're gonna look to see if we can get a full extension tomorrow, retest that high, and then make that retracement. All right. Advanced Gaming, I appreciate your suggestion, man. If we have more time in the end, we can go over it. But I will say, we throw in suggestions early on. Make sure you tune in at the beginning of the stream to get your suggestion locked in, okay? But these are all suggestions for people that we put on the Pepe. These are all suggestions that we put on the Pepe wheel. So I appreciate your suggestions, but hopefully you can tune in tomorrow again and add that to the list. Fet. Give me Fet. One more spin and then Pepe's going down again. Come on, buddy. I don't want him backhand you. He saved himself. He saw the threat and he saved himself. Lucky boy. Lucky boy. Would you consider short the retrace on HBAR?
Who's your daddy?
Wrong button. Excuse me? Did somebody tell Sniper? What's up? This was HBAR. HBAR pumped beautifully. Whoever's asking. Dot is up, though. I'm messing with you, by the way, Sniper. No, I would not consider short.
You're listening to Dynatonic
because we like. Okay, you have to understand you always want to go in the direction of higher time frame. Always. Do never think opposite. If you need a lesson on that, just ping Rydor, aka Dennis. If he's still here, he'll get a kick out of that. Yeah, anyway, let's keep going. Alright, DOT still in bearish structure. Now, DOT here. I would consider, you could consider shorting DOT, right? Still in that bearish structure. The trend is your friend until it ends, exactly. A good example here, too, is like you could consider shorting this year on DOT, right? But it's like, you kind of missed it. I'm just saying, you kind of missed it. You had a chance here. I will say, though, this is just the first BOS, so second one can still be good. But you do have to be on your toes, right? You have to be on your toes. So for Polkadot here, I keep forgetting they literally can't see that at all. That's annoying. Can I change where the location of this is? No, watermark's just stuck where it's at. This is Polkadot. All right. So right now, bearish structure on Polkadot right now. But what's interesting is the oscillator actually broke its structure, which is cool. If we were to actually get a reversal, though, on Polkadot, I need to have this thing clear 9. It's got to clear $9. So in this case, right now, it is bouncing off a pretty key level there. Let's go to the weekly, and we can mark off some pivotal points here, like this level, and this level, and this level. Right? Very clear reactions off of those levels. And then this one, you don't really mark that one off. But again, those are some levels to consider. Now we dive into like a daily, right? And we can see we're right at that pivotal level, right? The 746, 750 pivotal level. Again, though, still in bearish structure. Not much that I would consider right now. Not much I would consider right now to the upside until we get that bullish structure break to the upside. Turn that down. I feel like that's been too loud this whole stream. If the music's ever loud, please let me know. Okay, so 746 they are rejecting beautifully, okay? So I would still consider me looking bearish. We do have an imbalance that hasn't been filled. So obviously, clearly, there's sell orders there being filled already. How do I determine the levels? The weekly chart, my friend. Pivotal levels on the weekly open, close highs. That's how I personally determine my levels. Now, that being said, up here, 9,850 would be that next kind of zone there to keep a close eye on it. Clearly, he's bounced and rejected that exact same zone. But again, above $9 is all we need. We need that $9 break, and then we'll consider the bull side of this. But I would still consider downside movement on Polkadot just because of that daily and weekly time frame. Rejecting here, it broke structure already. So essentially, if I were to short something like Polkadot, in my opinion, I would need it to clear this low now of 7, create the change of character, and then reject 7. I would take my entry off 7. Oscillator would do the same. So overall, that 4 hour there is still in that bullish structure, but it's in a no man's land because the daily is also conflicting as well. Now, for those of you that want to trade, let's say like a long off lows, like if you want to trade longs off lows, first off, I see this level right here, right? So when price trades down, right? Let's say I do want to take a day trade, lower risk maybe. I see clearly a very strong pivotal level here on the daily. Now, weekly is my go-to. I would always pick the weekly. So even on the weekly, as you can see here, I can mark off this one right there. Boom, pivotal level. I would even do that. I would mark that 665 there, and then I would mark this here as well on the daily. I would have both of these lined up. So now, right, I go to a 4 hour time frame. I would see, look, weekly and freaking daily level, clearly high volume, right? Trading beautifully. Now, if I were to day trade this thing, first off, I like trading a 4 hour. If I'm going to day trade, I start on the 4 hour, go lower. You could dive into a 15-minute as well if you wanted to, but like even then it starts getting a little crazy. So I would be looking at a 4 hour, see if it's consolidating or not. Here's a 1 hour chart. Yet again, nobody wants to be trading in that. So that's why I say 4 hour here. Watch for that breakout move. Breakout move occurs here. It clears this high, right? Clears this high. We have our weekly level plotted up here at 746. Clears that high. And then you get a very nice retracement, right? So I would have been taking my entries off of a candle like this, or anything that bounces off that change character. And then I'd be swinging that all the way up into that 7.46. But again, that's not something I do a lot. I don't do that a lot, but that's how I would go around it. Because look, regardless, if you are any type of day trader, any type of trader whatsoever, high time frame levels are the most important thing. Please, for the love of God, don't ever jump into low time frames without marking off high time frame levels. It's so important. Look at how well it respected a daily. That 665 is a daily, or sorry, that's the weekly. This is a weekly, and then this is a daily. This is 6.41. It touched it, it rejected it both times. So again, that's so important. I would have traded the oscillator as well to make this move too. So it's just, again, very important. Very, very important. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got 3 left. Let's see if Pepe can nail one. If not, we're just gonna go over him. Ooh, almost hit FET there. That's cool. All right, we will go over FET next. Okay, we got 15 minutes left till Bitcoin predictions locking in. All right, FET. Let's take it out. FET, one of my new ones that I do like a lot. I don't know this track, to be honest. This is just a whole playlist. It's a whole playlist. All right, so Fetch, similar to, what we've been seeing on like Solana and the other one that we talked about earlier for Fetch here. So Fetch right now is in that daily downtrend, but it is trading above the Neo, right? It is trading above that change character. Speaking of Neo Cloud, where is it at on the Neo? Let's optimize our sensitivity as told in the dashboard right here. Go to 18. Up. All right, 18 here in that 2 signal, and it's trading through the Neo Cloud. Great sign. Trade through the Neo. I needed to break out of that Neo, find support on that Neo. Break up here, right? Come back, find support on the top of a bearish Neo. That's good divergence. So it is still stuck in this downtrend. So the thing, though, to me that's super important is this change character, right? This right here, that change character. So if that change of character, now that we didn't fully reject it, great signs, trading above it. That's a good sign that this thing could make its break back into these upper levels like it did. That's the first start. I would then mark off, first off, where this change character happened. And you got a lot of open closed lows lining up there on the daily. I want to see price continuously trade above this level here. So long as price continuously trades above 2.37, 2.4, right? I do like it for that breakout move, but it does have to happen. It does have to happen. BT, I can send you the playlist possibly. I'll let you know. All right, but for now, yet again here, change character to the bull side on the 4-hour happened. We're about to go over render, Andrew. Render's coming up here in just a second. We got render in HBAR here, aka here next. So we can dive in from a weekly, well, the weekly is pretty nice too. Weekly bouncing off that imbalance, but we're not going to go there. Daily. So here, what do we say? We want to see, some type of bullish structure forming on, and the fact that it's holding over that change character, we really do like it. So if I do dive into a 4-hour though, what I'm seeing right now is honestly, I would like this thing if it gets over 280. If I mark off 280 here, if I go, there's my horizontal line, mark off 280, it just so happens to line up beautifully with this daily lower high. So that's all that needs to happen. Break up over that, right? And then just respect it. Respect this area. So if it breaks up over 280, or it gives me just a wick through these highs, be nice, something like that. Wick through those highs like that, come back down, respect this area. The oscillator would then give me a nice reversal signal as well, and then we could trade it back up to like $3.26, $3. Lots to go about with that, okay? So very, very good signs here on Fetch so far. The fact that it's trading above change character, gotta love that. So continuously looking to trade over 240, 237. I'm a happy camper with FET. Watch it off of that price. We'll be good. Will be good. Weekly time frame though, yeah, this thing's insane. $3 still that target to the upside. Okay, cool. Very cool, very cool, very cool. All right, that being said, guys, that was Fetch. We're going to go over, let's do Render, because I know here moved recently. RNDR. Is that about Render? Render, another banging. So first off, on the Render weekly chart, okay? On the Render weekly chart, we can see here weekly open close here. If I can even go, I'm going to pull up RNDR, Render, USD, Coinbase. Okay, yeah, so this was RNDR, USD, Binance. Okay, so everything was about the same. All right. I'm going to go, oh, was it more on Kraken? Nope. RNDR. All right, so we're going to do the Tether on Binance. All right, so first off, we have this weekly opening close price here on Render. The first time it was started trading on Tether on Binance. So I'm going to mark that off immediately, right? Because, you know, that's the last kind of significant price that it had before it made that major breakout, right? So as you can see here, I know you look on this daily. I mean,
who's your daddy?
That's why weekly, that's why weekly levels are so important, right? It's just insane. So Render breaks out, right? Breaks out of that weekly roughly $7 mark, comes back, beautifully tags it again, and then creates that rocket launch right off of it. So just wham. I mean, that thing absolutely ripped off of that price. So lovely little $7 price there. This is why 7 on Render, we've discussed, was the price point that we wanted. Does anybody know? Does anybody remember how much we were talking about Render $7, right? So maybe remember, we talking about Render investment wise, $7 is cash money. We are literally trading $2 above 7 right now. I talked about wanted 7 forever and ever and ever. We got it. We're locked in, guys. Great job if you actually played Render off 7. So that's pretty much why I wanted to. I was really liking that somebody mentioned Render because I totally forgot about that 7 level that we talked about for so many times over and over again. Finally tagged it, which is awesome. So $7 there. Can't get better than that price point. Very significant coming from that weekly level. Now, if you know, this actually is starting to flip, starting to be a reversal type signal. So right now on Render, right, you do have a lower high sitting up here around 1050, which I do like. It's pretty nice, good target level. The nice part is though, look what happened. Went down, tagged that beautiful level. We talked about, you know, this is a good investment price at $7. Sets a lower high again, but then into a higher low, and now today just breaks out of that high. So we're starting to get into the state that this thing does want to reverse. So all I would want to see is this thing continuously holding kind of $8 and $7, this area here. Give me some support. We can go into like a 4-hour time frame now and look at it. Honestly, you know, if I wanted to see upside right now on Render, we want to get through 950, right? It's a clear pivotal 4-hour point there, but it doesn't matter because overall, this area between 7 and 9, very good, strong area that would want to consider continuation to happen, even if it is ranging. So that would be overall huge if that could happen. If not, watch to see if it will bounce off 8 again, because if it bounces off 8 again, then we can maybe get a nice setup, and you could potentially see an inverse head and shoulders type play as well. So this thing breaking back up, kind of tagging that $10, giving you a higher low there, and then making that move could give you an inverse head and shoulders type play. Render's a great one. I do like Render a lot, and that kind of is a good leeway into here, which will be our last one. Wait a second. Isn't here a separate one? Or am I just like seeing here? Wait a second. Why am I thinking this is something different? Because I understand. Wait a sec. Why is... No, I guess that makes sense. Wait, which here? Oh, near. That's what it is. I'm about to say that doesn't make any sense at all. I was like, wait. Like, wait, no. This is not. I'm not. This isn't tripping me out right now. I was about to say near. Give me that in. Thank you for that. Well, I said that doesn't make sense at all. Like HBAR, wait a second. We just went over HBAR. All right, there we go. Like, wait. Confusion. All right. Let's get it. Let's go. Weekly time frame first off on near. And yet again, I think we talked about this the other day. Weekly level mark off, right? Weekly level mark off right here. Very important weekly level right here on near. Very important weekly level is where we're at right now, right? The next one up there was 850, right? Boom, marking all those off. So this was very significant because we had, right, resistance here, then turned into support twice on a weekly, right? It was a weekly time frame. But then, I mean, come on. It's like great price target, but I mean, this
who's your daddy?
You don't even have to know much from me, but I mean, if you just mark off your weekly pivotal levels that are clearly pivotal, you can see this here. I mean, that can't get better. That can't get better. Can't get better than that bounce 526. Now, daily. Or, sorry. Other thing I would have watched, too, is this range right here, right? Open, close, weekly level up to that wick where that BOS is setting. Bam. Little range there. Beautiful bounce again off of that. Go to that daily time frame, and we can now discuss where we're looking. So, near the current state, this is that type of bull flag on that long-term / weekly, right? Daily / weekly, that is playing out. So, essentially, similar situation here. I'm going to add this is just like HBAR, right? I'm going to add near to the setup list too, because if this thing makes a full break on this daily, right, of that, this 772, whatever this high is, 770, if it makes a full break of that and then pulls a retrace, we're going to be looking for a really nice setup, and more than likely it's going to be probably one of the best trades in a while. So it looks very exciting, I will say. Yo, welcome to the Huddle Gang, new Huddle Gang member. Dude, this guy just locked in 5 entries to every single $300 giveaway on Friday. So appreciate you. Welcome. I honestly don't know what to call you. Your last name is EX. I'm going to literally call you X because that's pretty lit. I'm going to call you X. What's up, X? Welcome to the Huddle Game. Really appreciate you. If there's anything you do want me to call you, just let me know. But I appreciate you joining. Guys, also, guess what? We have officially crushed our 120 like goal, so congrats, guys. Let's freaking go. W's in chat, Huddle Gangs in the chat. Let's get it. $300 giveaway this Friday. This man X just locked in his 5 entries as well for that Friday giveaway too. So make sure you join the Huddle Gang if you do want those extra entries. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. And let's keep grinding here with the near. We got about 4 minutes till Bitcoin predictions. It's easy. It's spelled. Oh my gosh. Welcome, Lenny. We call him Lenny. Yo, what's up, Nicky? How you doing? All right. Near. Yet again, needs to break that, guys, and then we'll look for that setup. Near add to that setup list. But this is so nice. Like, this is what you want to see on something like, Solana and those others. We got to get those pushes through these imbalances that were set. We got to get some really good volume to give us that growth back. So like look at how this deleted it, just erased that imbalance here. If we go up to Solana right now, it's trying. It's having a bit of an issue. But if this thing's gonna hold on Solana over 155, we're gonna continue to see if this thing wants to trend through that. But we got to get some volume backed by this. So that's what I would say for near is just very nice. This thing's recovering very well, very, very well. So make sure, though, if we do want to get a trade setup, I want to get through that 7225. Look at how it's rejecting that. Look at how beautifully it's touching that, and that all that comes from is that weekly level. It's very, this whole range here is very pivotal. Like, I wouldn't even say that level exactly, but between 680 and 725 there. If we go to that like 4 hour there, this area is a very pivotal point. So watch, see how it trades. If it breaks out of that, then on that daily, like we said here. Yo, what's up, Joshua? How you doing? That daily, like we said here, all I want to do is see that high clear. And then honestly, let's just get it back. We'll take a trade off of that zone. So break out. Give me a trade off of this zone here. That'd be very good. Anywhere in that zone would be a good price if it makes that break. So that's pretty much near for you guys. Bitcoin predictions coming in here. Yo, Josh, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, that's one of the best. Or we're top 6 used indicator on TradingView, ranking that SMC one. All right, guys, we're literally 1 minute away from Bitcoin predictions. Where's it at right now? Let's go back over to Bitcoin before we call it on the stream. Bitcoin's in 66516. I think it's less again. Yeah, 66775 was the less point. All right, we got 1 minute left till those Bitcoin predictions. Appreciate it, my friends. Appreciate all of you for tuning in today. We will be back on Thursday, so make sure you come here on Thursday. Oh, he wants some 1 second trading. We do some 1 second trading. We'll be back on Thursday. All right. So be ready for that Thursday, and then we have the Friday, obviously, giveaway here. But here you go. You guys love this fake 1 second trading on Bitcoin. It is fun. It is a little bit fun, but I'm gonna give you about 30. We got about 30 seconds here until Bitcoin predictions. Then we're gonna get into the 1 second trading for a little bit. But appreciate all of you for tuning in today. And we'll be back Thursday, and then Friday do the $300 giveaway. Y'all know the drill is good. All right, 10 seconds. Bitcoin's sitting less right now. It's probably gonna be less. We'll see who said less today. All right, and the winner is Les. Congratulations, you put Les in the chat. You get 100 points added to your profile, meaning that you have a chance to be a top 10 viewer. And our boys that said Les today were, goodness gracious, so many more. Jenny with the Les, Sordic with the Les, Adam with the Les. Good job, Adam. Marvel with the Marcel with the Les. One of our 2-time winners there, freaking killing it. Seb with the less, Seb and Leb with the less, Red Elephant with the less, Land Crypto with the less. For some reason they're all Mike Play with the less. Great job, Mike. And then that was about it. Everybody else, wah, 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 boo. Here's the chat for everybody else. All right, we're gonna do. Jacob said to me, Bitcoin more only. I lost all my predictions. Dude, I would only do more. Trust me, I would only do more if I put it on there. Bitcoin for life, baby. All right, let's do some. I'm going to pause this music. Let's do some 1 second trading. Get to our end screen here. Have a little fun. Yo, where'd I go, brother? Where'd I go? Get me back here. There I am. All right, we're going to do a little bit of 1 second trading for some fun here. And then call it a day. Appreciate you all being here, though, yet again. Let's get it. All right, 1 second trading on the board. Here we go. We're waiting for that turning point. Y'all know the drill. Waiting for that turning point. Hello, I'm a newbie. Hey, you can tell me where I should start. It all depends on the 1 second they are fishing wicks. It all depends on how it sets up. Dude, the way to start is, honestly, get a free TradingView account. Start watching the charts, my friend. The more you watch the charts, it's all about repetition. It's all about repetition. All about it. 30 point. Join the Discord too, man. We have a free Discord as well. We do have a free Discord. All right, extended to extended here on the Tether. We need that turning point. Give it to me right now. I'm going to buy 100 Bitcoins. Going to buy 100 Bitcoins right now. If it comes down here. It's fading and it hasn't moved. Oh. No, it has come down more. It just literally has not moved on the Tether. That's insane. All right. Well, I don't know what it's doing. Maybe we got to go. I think we got to go off of the. Let me see here. Let me go to the. Maybe we go to the regular Bitcoin. There you go. Let's go here. Or we do Tether. Tether was moving better before. Tether's always had the quicker setups. I guess we'll stick to Tether. It's just funny how it moves on a second chart. It's like all over the map. Looks more worse than balls. Nice. All right. Yeah, dude. Appreciate it. What stock and what time frame, dude? This is Bitcoin, brother. This is Bitcoin 1 second. For fun, dude. We're not doing nothing. All right, extended to extended. Come on, give me extension. Give me extension right now. Extend to the downside. This thing is, we're not moving at all, guys. We're literally not moving at all. There we go. We're extended. All right. This is Tether, so Tether moves a little bit differently. Tether moves a lot more different. it moves in like blocks almost. And we could pull out the. We'll keep a close eye on that other one too. I don't. Usually it's. I guess Bitcoin's just kind of dormant right now. It's not really doing much. Volume's kind of low. We might not be able to get much 1 second trading in here. Let me go to the. Let me go to Coinbase. Yeah, it's still even on here. It's just boring time. Fishing Wick said, just a question, please help me. What do you believe Bitcoin does next 12 to 18 months, man? We're predicting by the end of the year, seeing 100K on the price, my friends. 100K on the price by the end of the year. That's what we're looking at. Bitcoin is on lunch break. You're not wrong. This thing's not moving at all. All right, any volatility in the market anywhere? Is freaking gold moving? Gold looks a little bit better. Gold 1 second trading. We do 100 of these. No, that's a spot. We'd have to do the future to do 100 of them. Why is Bitcoin on lunch? Bitcoin's on lunch break. Solana 1 second chart. Gotta buy 1 million of these. Solana moving at all? Somebody get somebody whiff. What's got volatility right now? Highest volume. Hold on, let's see here. Volume. It's gonna have Bitcoin. Oh, Doge. Forgot Doge always has crazy volume, but that's just because of the price. Whiff is on this for some reason. I put it on here. You ain't wrong. Can I buy like 10 million whiff? 10 million. No, that wouldn't work. That'd be 30 million. Well, I guess we could do 30 million. Should we do 30 million whiffs? That'd be insane. 30 million whiffs. Turning point. Oh, which one? On Bitcoin, brother? On Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin extended? Here we go. There we go. Bitcoin picking up. That's why I was saying the other one's better. That's not extended to extended. Yo, we would have had it. We would have been dialed there, brother. We'd have been dialed off that one and dumps now. Hit the extended. There you go. Extend. Boom. Okay, here we go. Bitcoin. Here we go. You gonna turn? Turn on me. There you go. All right, turning point now. Bear's turning point now. Bet now. Now. Do it now. Locked in. Here we go. Come on, boy. Nah, wrong way. It's actually kind of a support level on a 1 second. You wouldn't think that was a thing, but it's actually a support level. It happened above it, dude. What are we doing? Get back down there. Bullish money flow. This thing hadn't had bullish money flow in a hot minute. Get back down there. We'll put our stop up here. Here you go. Boom. Stop's there. TP's like way down here. Give me the 10K. This thing's not moving at all. Look at the wow. Look at we entered right on a key 1 second level. How's that even a thing? Isn't that awesome that like 1 second levels even come into play as well? That's pretty nuts. It's okay. We're gonna win this. Right? Nah. No. Yeah, we're back and forth. Come on, brother. Come on. Don't do this to us. Yo, right off of a key support. Again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is surely paper trading. We've been doing this for fun for quite a while now, actually. I think overall we're pretty positive. We had like 2 or 3, like 10 or 15K trades. I wonder if, let's look. Was Whiff doing its thing again? All right, come on, baby. Break it down. Yeah, what's up, dude? Is the bull run over, or do we see 100K new all time? Dude, we're looking for 100K end of this year, man. Yo, here we go. We're dialed. We're insane. The setup happened like an hour ago, aka like 30 seconds ago, but it's playing out now. We're insane. Come on. Come hit it. Oh, no, let's go to the 1 minute. Where's our 1 minute low? Where's our 1 minute target? Like this price right here. Boppage right there. Boppage. Dude, this, yeah, it's not moving at all. What is happening? 1 second. Yeah, Bitcoin's just on lunch. Bitcoin's on lunch today. This is the one. Yeah, this is our the longest 1 second trade I think we've ever taken. And this support level is pretty locked in right now. Come on, man. Come on. It wants to take us out. It wants to take us out. 1 second trading brought to you by Jacob. Come on, Solana. Yo, this thing doesn't... watch it take an hour to get down there. Or even go up there. Alright, I'm moving stop. I'm moving stop. Yo, let's freaking go. W's, baby. Great freaking trade. What a drilled price, brother. What a great price. Let's get it. Let's get it. Something else gotta be trading crazy. Let me take one more. Dude, another W in the chat. Another W. Is ETH moving at all? Like, somebody give me something. Great work, my friends. Nothing like making 8 grand. What was that? 4 grand and on a second chart. Dude, NQ's drilling. NQ's always got volume. All right, we're watching the NQ. The problem is it doesn't really extend like Bitcoin does. It doesn't move as crazy. 1 second NQ chart. Here we go. I'm gonna trade 500 contracts. 500. Wait, no. 500. Boom. 500 contracts on the NQ. Come on, baby. One more trade. Whiff with 100 times leverage. Dude, 100 times? Why 100 times? You mean 1,000 times, brother? Let's do 1,000 times. 1,000 times leverage. Hey, gaming, I appreciate the what's it called, the suggestion, brother. Make sure you tune in at the beginning of the stream. We take 10 suggestions at the beginning of the stream, and then we go over those every stream. But yo, NQ 1 second ripping, absolutely ripping. What in the world? All right, what we got? Oh, it's the last minute. Watch, this is crazy. Have you ever seen a volatility on NQ on the very last minute of a trading day? Here you go. If this is your first time seeing this, it's pretty nuts. We're at the market just closed right there. I keep forgetting we're a little bit later today. All right, guys. We did our Bitcoin paper trade there. What did we lock in? We locked in 4K. Oh, let me get. Am I in the way? No, I am. Let me see here. We locked in 4K there, as you can see down there. Great trade. Can't see it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We locked in 4K. Remember, we also locked in 16 on the gold there. But great job, guys. I'm gonna honestly leave it at that. We got one in today. You know, it was a little bit low. The issue was a little bit low. Other than that, guys, wait. Honestly, let me bring that back up. Sorry. Other than that, I appreciate. Dude, get off my screen, please. I appreciate you tuning in. I would highly suggest if you do want to be constantly updated with everything going on in the market as well as good analysis, go follow the Twitter. Seriously, it's literally free, and we give you the best of everything. Oh, wait, hold up. Tesla USDT. What am I doing? Tesla. Let me pull on extended hours. 15 minute. I've got Tesla's reporting right now. Let's honestly screw it. You want to wait for Tesla report? Let's see. Tesla report now. Yeah, seriously though, go follow the Twitter. We're gonna constantly keep you updated on everything going on in the market. So make sure you check that out. It's literally giving you the best of the best news that you need to know. It's not just random ass news. On top of good analysis, make sure you go follow it. It's literally Lux Algo on Twitter. So make sure you do go follow that. Let's see what we can get on Tesla here. I mean, here's the problem, okay? Earnings is a little weird because earnings, it can take a while. I'm going to give Tesla a few minutes. and then we're gonna call it, because otherwise it will take. Sometimes it takes forever. Let me pull up. Let me pull up something. I'm gonna get our other music on here too, so bear with me. Right. Yeah, bear with me really quickly. I need to check something else too. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Don't. Bam. 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 Is it a copyright if I sing it? Is that copyright? That's actually a good question. If I sing it, is it copyright? There you go. Let's do this. Go, Tesla, go. Oh, looks like they're reporting. Texas Instruments just reported too. All right, here. We'll see what Tesla pops up with here in a sec. BK, if you get it earlier, let me know. Actually, I'm gonna put this over here for a second so I can watch it. I'll let you know here. We'll give it a little bit of time here, waiting on Tesla earnings. Remember what we said though. We actually are looking for potential upside due to the Cybertruck numbers and Cybertruck reports on them fixing that recall and all that. So I'm gonna see. We're gonna see how she does here in a sec. If it's bad though, remember what we said as well. Remember the earnings year over year terrible, right? That's why we've dumped. But we did talk about last quarter set. Let me move this over. There you go. Last quarter, 112% year over, not year over year, but just actually year over year from the previous quarter, right, of quarter four. So, but it demolishing previous quarter and the quarter before that, but 112% year over year. So it's a good indication of what's going on. Texas Instruments actually just beat TXN. Yo, Tesla, here we go. Nice. Tesla already up 8%. Remember, 160s be really like. Yeah, the new Model 3 and where it's priced, all that came out, what, today? That's why you follow. That's why you follow our Twitter. We would have told you about it. Let's see here. But we did talk about their numbers being good, potentially good here. I'll give this a little bit extra time. Hold on. Tesla terminates 6,000 employees across all factories today. Wow. Well, you know, when that happens, it's usually a good sign for the stock price. I'll tell you that. 52,000 on that freaking car, dude. That's insane. Dude, unreal. There you go. BK posted it. EPS miss. First quarter just EPS 45. Estimated 52. There it is. There you go. Here it is. Just got it as well. You guys can see that. There you go. Yeah. 4.5 a share. Oop, go back. 5.1 by 11%. Let's see. 222 billion. 21 to 22. So 21, right? We go to our year over year now. It doesn't report on trading for a while. But if we go to, let's go do statements on the rev, total rev here. So 21, last quarter one was 23. So it's going to be less. But again, the funny part is like, yeah, so 23 last quarter on revs versus this quarter. How is the, yeah, no. And you can see it there, 23. There's 8% decrease. Interesting. But watch, let's look at Tesla's price though. It's like Tesla's up 6% after hours. It's just, you know, you'd have to read the report. We'll hear more about it later, but miss with a nice jump, right? It's always interesting to see where earnings goes. But usually it has to do with outlook. So everybody's optimistic maybe if it holds, right? This just started. We got the call to watch, but usually people are optimistic, probably about the new cars and all that. So, could be interesting to see where it ends up tomorrow, but not too bad. All right, guys. I think that's a good way to end it. Appreciate you all tuning in yet again. Besides what I said earlier, yeah, Twitter, locked in. Go follow it. Trust me. Because watch, if I refresh this, can we post about it yet? I'm sure we're going to post about it in about 2 seconds. We'll keep you updated on everything, obviously. About the... Yo, BK, where's the tweet, brother? Where's the tweet? Just kidding. Now, yeah, any important earnings, too, we will let you know. Earnings... Wait, what happened? All right, guys, I'm going to go. For some reason, it froze, so thank you. See you guys. Love you.